Justin Bieber is allegedly abusing prescription medication that has been prescribed to him by doctors.
Justin Bieber has just been a disaster, but this is a man in his early 30s who is baldy.
Justin Bieber has been receiving the silent treatment from his wife, Hailey, and it's starting to take a toll on his recovery. His mental health has gotten so bad that he has reached out to Britney Spears for support. She has also been in a bad situation in the past after being trapped by her management and father for 13 years. Justin is hopeful that Britney will give him the advice that he needs to get out of this rut, but Hailey Bieber has been nowhere to be found, and she's done being his punching bag. So let's get into it. Clearly, Justin Bieber's going through it. I saw him post a picture of himself dripping sweat on Instagram, and he wrote in the caption, "detoxing." Now, we don't know what he's detoxing from, whether that could be drugs, there have been some rumors there, or possibly his relationship with Hailey, because last I heard, she was giving him the silent treatment. But as Justin's on this downward spiral, I know a lot of people out here have empathy for him. He's been famous for so long, and it seems like he's completely lost. I've seen some people compare him to Britney Spears, and it turns out that Justin Bieber has reached out to Britney Spears for help. This headline reads that Justin's doing his best to hold it together amid anger issues. Now, I don't know where this anger is directed, whether it's towards Hailey, towards people in his life, maybe it's anger from what he had been put through in the past. This report claims that Justin Bieber has formed a connection with Britney Spears as he goes through these personal and professional issues, with speculation swirling around his mental health and ongoing tension in his marriage to Hailey Bieber. Sources say that Justin has found solace in Britney Spears, someone who understands the darker side of fame all too well. Now, Britney is on the most extreme part of the spectrum, where she was placed into a conservatorship by her father. Now, I don't know if Hailey has been going and meeting with attorneys to go and see how she could put her husband into a conservatorship. And honestly, I don't think that Hailey wants to put him in a conservatorship. I don't think that's her end goal. But I do think Hailey is getting fed up with his behavior time and time again, and him not taking help seriously. Now, I don't know if Britney Spears is going to have the best relationship advice for Justin, but at least handling the paparazzis and these personal issues she can relate to.
Did any of you catch this?
Baby, stop provoking me. I'm a real dad, a real husband, a real man. Right. So don't do this to me. I don't know who's paying you to f me or provoke me, but I'm not the one.
Do any of you feel like this looks all too familiar, like the breakdowns out in public, the lashing out against paparazzi? It's looking identical to what happened to Britney Spears right before she was put into her conservatorship. I find it not only interesting how the media is portraying Justin Bieber, but how Justin Bieber is portraying himself. Like how his posts are all over the place on IG and how disrespectful he is of Hailey. So much so that fans are commenting, Hailey has got to be God's strongest warrior. And it kind of has me wondering, do you think the paparazzi could be used to push certain celebrities past a breaking point? Because it seems that many Britney Spears fans believe that she was set up.
This comment reads that Justin is being set up. Hailey Bieber is a handler, and I feel that they are afraid that Justin wants out and they can't and won't let that happen. Now, we did get an interesting report from Radar Online. Radar claims that Justin is doing his best to hold it together, but he realizes things are getting more serious, especially with Hailey pulling away and not wearing her wedding ring. We all know Britney went through a 13-year-long conservatorship and tons of media scrutiny, so she's become a mentor to Justin. Quote, she reached out some time ago, offering a shoulder to lean on because she feels that they share similar struggles. The source added that Britney Spears has been more than willing to take Justin's calls and talk as long as he needs. And honestly, if there's any celebrity in the world who I would want to go to and to feel comforted by, I feel like Britney Spears would be great at that because she is inherently nurturing, she's sweet, she's not focused on the fame and the material things. I think we could all see that. So there's something special about Britney, and I think that she could be a good friend for Justin. Those close to Justin says that he feels completely isolated. A report from Reality Teen noted that he's in full panic mode, pacing around the house and venting that no one really understands what he's going through. A Globe magazine article said that Britney Spears is the only one who truly gets it.
Justin Bieber really ate with that because, like, it's not clocking that he's a dad and a husband. I don't see him that way. I don't think anybody sees him that way. I don't even think his baby sees him that way. You know, his baby looks at him like, bro.
A source claims that Hailey has been annoyed by Justin's behavior on Instagram and feels like he hasn't been there for her. Both he and Britney do like to post chaotically on Instagram. Insiders say their relationship has been filled with arguments and emotional distance, despite occasional joint public appearances. And they say that those are all calculated to go and push back on the divorce rumors. But at the same time, when we see these two out and about, they don't even seem happy. So it doesn't even help the divorce rumors. They're not even good at faking it, which is sad. This headline reads, Justin Bieber fans fear for the broken star as he posts pics of himself smoking a blunt. It looks like Justin's with the same raggedy friends, all smoking it up. They look like hippies. I mean, not to be shady, but you know what I mean. And one thing about Justin Bieber is that he is not shy when it comes to smoking weed, marijuana, whatever you want to call it, pot is what I grew up calling it. But I mean, I don't have any issues with that. The problems I have is when I see him like with his baby, like blunt in one hand, baby in the other, just because I wonder how much smoke Little Jack Blues could be inhaling. But despite the weed, there's been more and more concern that it's not just like weed. I mean, remember that picture of him sweating and saying that he was detoxing? That doesn't happen, I don't think, when you like stop smoking pot.
Justin Bieber is allegedly abusing prescription medication that has been prescribed to him by doctors. And this comes after allegations that he has also been abusing illegal hard substances. Everything in this video is alleged, not confirmation of validity of allegations. The north of the border singer is now abusing the medications he was once prescribed. And again, this is allegedly Justin Bieber. And the related blind item dating back to April reads, this foreign-born former A-plus list singer was spotted smoking a substance that rhymes with Seth prior to a very recent performance.
And people in the comments are letting Justin have it. One person writes, imagine being in your 30s thinking it's cool to post pictures of you smoking a blunt. Aren't you a father? Just checking. Want to see the best for you and Lil Bieber, which he actually changed his Instagram handle to Lil Bieber recently. I don't know if this is a rebrand. Maybe his new music will be under the name Lil Bieber. Who knows? One person commented, dude is so broken and lost. Another person writes, come on, man. You've got a wife and a kiddo who needs you present. Make your way back. Justin revealed that he started smoking weed at 12 or 13 years old, right around the time that he was partying it up with Diddy. He sipped on lean and did shrooms and popped pills, which is crazy at 12 or 13 years old. Justin said he decided to stop because he thought he was dying. But again, this is a statement he made quite a while ago.
I might not be a doctor, but I think I am ready to enter my formal diagnosis as to why Justin Bieber has just been a disaster for the past 6 months or so. I don't know how I didn't see it until now, but this is a man in his early 30s who is balding. And this is a guy who became famous because of his full, thick set of hair, his crazy haircut, the Justin Bieber swoop, and now he's going bald. And he doesn't seem very happy in his marriage. And his ex-girlfriend, whom he ended on very shaky terms with, is now happy and engaged to not a great guy, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. I've already said my piece about Benny Blanco, that's not why we're here today. Like, I didn't realize how bad it was. And like, he has the money to, you know, do like a scalp transplant or a hair regrowth, something. I believe he's going through an early midlife crisis, and it was set on by many different things, including the balding. And he changed his social media handle to Lil Bieber, which is different. A rebrand due to an early midlife crisis. And I fear the way that he's beginning to post on social media, like the texts that he's posting and stuff, it's giving me deja vu. It's giving me the beginning of the Kanye crash out, and I just really hope that Hailey Bieber's doing whatever she needs to do to ensure her and her son's safety.
I do have this internal conspiracy theory that there was a moment when Justin realized that Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez are together. Benny is his former friend, and he just began this downward spiral. And it's not that I'm even saying that he wants to be with Selena. I think it's the connection of Benny and Selena together. One person suggested to Justin, come home for a while, come back to Canada, go rent a cottage in Lake Country with your wife, son, and family that care for you, and focus on your mental and physical health. Now, when it comes to Hailey, it seems like a couple weeks ago she checked out and she's been doing her own thing. We see her time and time again without Justin or her baby. I don't know who the hell is raising this kid, but she recently came out with some new products for her Rode brand, and she came out with this like not necklace, but like body chain that like holds one of her like lip glosses. It's so hard for me to explain, but I'll show pictures on the screen. Essentially, it's like body jewelry with a little compartment that you could hold your lip gloss in, which I didn't know lip gloss was that necessary. Like, you really need it all the time. This comment reads, please tell me I'm not crazy, and this looks like a Rode tampon chain. This person writes, Hailey Bieber's Rode has made a tampon holder, appropriating other cultures once again for money and fame. Well, it turns out that this piece of jewelry, this waist chain, is culturally from areas in Egypt and West Africa. It's something that has been done before. It's not new to Hailey Bieber or Rode. I mean, trying to go and stick your lip gloss like tampon lookalike thing into it is, I'm sure someone would see that, have no idea what it is, and be like, oh, she's got it like on the go. That's crazy. One person said, why would any woman want to wear their lip tint around their waist like that? Someone else added that the phone case was cute. She had a phone case that would hold the lip tint, but now she's milking this concept. It looks like a tampon holder. And I didn't know that was a thing. You can get like a jeweled up one. You by Kotex, a tampon brand, actually posted this onto their page, and there you go. I feel like, don't you need a couple though? You need like, I feel like if I was a girl, I would need 3 of those Hailey Bieber chains at all times. Now, amid all this chaos between Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber, I found another really bizarre article. Justin Bieber and wife Hailey eager to have a second baby. What? This report claims that Justin Bieber and Hailey are eager to have a second baby 9 months after welcoming their son. I mean, he needs to go and figure out how to pay his debt off to Scooter Braun before he goes and has a second child. Supposedly, Hailey adores being a mom, and I don't know when she's mothering her baby. And honestly, I don't mean that to be too shady. She probably is. I just, like, when we see her, she's just never with her baby. But she and Justin talk all the time about having a big family, but she had a pretty traumatic birth experience. That, though, is not stopping her from having or wanting to have more kids. Imagine if she was pregnant right now. That would be like the worst time to do it. Maybe wait until like next year. Hailey insists that all the gossip and judgments about her marriage to Justin being in trouble is way off the mark. The insider claims that their big issue right now that has impacted their family planning is the fact that Hailey suffered a postpartum hemorrhage, ouch, after the birth of their son. Quote, it will be a matter of what her doctors advise her to do, which, yes, listen to the doctors, but either way, she and Justin 100% want more kids, and soon. I don't know why I just don't feel like they need the kids yet. That's maybe I'm being judgmental, I guess, but oh, gosh. Hailey, even though she's a Bieber now, she's still a Baldwin girl, and she'll always be a Baldwin girl. You can't run that far away from crazy, and Stephen actually gave us a nice quote about Justin and Hailey, saying, I'm blessed that my 2 daughters married 2 great guys. He said they are both the kind of kids that if I ever struggled, then yeah, they would bless me beyond measure. Oh, he's already putting it out there that they are going to pay his debt off one day. Seems like Hailey's going to be getting used to that now with the Rode. Hopefully people keep buying it. You know, it's going to be in stores soon. Comment below, what products from Rode do you use? I'm like, I really feel like I'm dry right here on the cheek. Ew, right here, I hate it. Ew. Steven said that Justin loves family, kids, and things like that. He's grown leaps and bounds in the past year as far as taking the time to himself and making sure he's spending time with his wife and they're having fun. So, I don't know. I guess you're going to have to take Stephen Baldwin's word for it. But I want to hear what you guys think of this update video in the comments below. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in a new video soon. Will I? Will I see you in another video soon? Sometimes you're here, sometimes you're absent, and I always take attendance. So thank you for everyone who stayed to the end of this video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.